Yo, what up, what do you do? We're pimping. It's your boy Mlan. You're watching the DeepHouse conversation brought to you by the DeepHouse Kings. We're back on your airways, but fair to Halerisi go for a while, but nobody get in really like a full force. If I get one today, my girl Muchis is not available, but I promise to give you a great show, but fair to jam packed all the way. Bro. Today I'm gonna be interviewing the very good, the very sensual Mr. Mothusi. What are you doing, pimping? It's your boy Mlan. You're watching the DeepHouse conversations brought to you by the DeepHouse Kings. Before to for a special guest in my show today, Guitar DJ Mothusi.
How's it, my guys?
I'm good, man. Good, man. Before we get into it, I just want to know who is DJ Mothusi.
Well, basically, I'm a guy from Klexdorp, and my path in this industry started 2004. That was back in the Val, and it just go long, and somehow it caught my interest, and I started hanging out with guys like Kuz, guys like Gorat, and they actually helped me fine-tune or guided me into this career or path.
All right. I hear you say that they guided you in this path, and you know they are now prolific DJs, most of them that you mentioned. I just want to know, what did you learn from them in that whole experience, in that whole deal?
Basically, these are the guys that taught me the art of mixing. From basically catching the first beats, from working the mixer, from selecting your tracks, and also playing for a crowd. So they have sort of taught me the fundamentals of playing and understanding this whole concept of DJing.
Oh, I see. All right. So the whole concept of DJing, obviously, before that, before you wanted to go into the whole industry or the whole concept of why DJ, who did you listen to growing up in terms of house?
Oh man, I got my influence, or I was listening to a whole lot of people, like for instance, there were compilations that would Louis, DJ Monde, Vinny, DJ Fresh. So listening to those actually, they sort of ignited the fire in me, down by a DJ. So it sort of, every time I listen to those guys' compilations, I'll be Costofon playing, DJing and playing, and all that stuff. So that's where it sort of started. Yeah.
Alright, so now, going back to you now, talking about you as a DJ, what kind of DJ are you? Because in the DJ spectrum, I just want to know where do you fit in that? What kind of DJ are you?
Well, starting, I was mostly exposed to your deep house, soulful house, and a bit of commercial house. So in my experience, I realized that I'm more comfortable with soulful house music. I used to play a lot of deep house. I used to be a resident DJ, and obviously being a resident, you sort of, not compelled, but there's a need to sort of play your midstream kind of sound. You can't be playing deep house all night long.
You have to accommodate everything.
Yeah, so, but then growing up into this, I sort of went in the path of soulful house music. So I ended up, or rather I'm more comfortable playing soulful house music. Your vocal house, your chilled house. Yeah.
Alright, cool. I hear that. And where do you usually play? Where do you play, or are you just?
I played in a lot of places. In my whole career, I've been around the country. I've played in the clubs, pubs, bash, your weddings, picnics, parties. So basically, any environment that allows me to play there, I'll definitely play.
All right, great. So now, you say that you're playing. Are you still playing? Are you looking to expand more into your brand? Are you looking into maybe making your own album or producing your own tracks? Or are you not that far? You just still
Yeah, no. Well, the thought of producing my own tracks has crossed my mind, but the time, I can't say I do have time for that. Coming back to your other question, where am I going with this? Is that basically I've got other things that I've been doing outside of being a DJ. So the time and the effort, and another thing is that in the industry currently, our market here, Soulful Deep House, is sort of reducing because now people want your commercial tracks, they want your hip hop, they want your midstream tracks. So my brand doesn't go with that, doesn't allow me to do that. So in other words, it means I'm not I'm not playing at a lot of places because of that. And for me, it's fine because this whole thing has always been about passion. It was never about I want to be a big DJ, I want to be like a superstar. Because if that was the case, I would have quit a long time ago. Because I've been now in the industry for more than 12 years, if I'm not mistaken, and that has all been driven by passion more than anything else.
Yeah, I think it's important that we encourage each other as the housing community to be driven by passion. I think, as you said right now, DJs are discouraged because they don't play what is being played in clubs, all over, and they don't want to pursue their dreams in that aspect. But I think, from your perspective, what would you say to all aspiring DJ and producers who are in the same genre? Because we deal deep house, strictly deep. What would you advise them? What would you say to them going forward?
I'd say that the genre that the deep house soulful genre has been there for a while. We've had genres that have come in the industry and went out just like that because they are not sustainable. Whereas deep house, soulful house will last. You can play a track back from 2004, and it will still be relevant today because that's the quality sound that's out there. Yes. So if people stick to that, they will never be obsolete. Yeah.
All right. Coming back now to the whole issue of this industry, where do you feel house music locally and internationally? Do you think we are getting enough recognition as a genre and as a community?
That question, my man, is something that actually doesn't sit well with me because our media, they do not support or embrace the kind of music that we like. There are a lot of DJs or deep house guys or people that produce quality sound that are not exposed out there. You tune into your local radio, all you hear is all these songs that other people want, and which for me is not deep house. So if our media was to also support and also give us the platform, or the DJs, producers and everybody else, the platform to showcase their skill, we would be very far as in this category of music.
Sure, yes, you need.
Yeah, so I think it's not that it's not exposed, but I think that it could be better.
Yeah, could be better. All right. Our last two questions. The first question is, as a DJ, do you personally feel that you want to develop more, or do you feel like you need to inspire other people? Is your, as a DJ, is it more about you, or is it more about the culture?
I think it's a combination of both for me. If people, I've had people that come up to me and tell me that, what, because of you, I'm also in the same industry. In other words, I play the so similar type of sound that you play because of growing up listening to you. I got inspired from that. So to me, it sort of raises a flag that, okay, this guy, I also am helping other guys also achieve their potential and goals.
All right. And last question, where can we catch you? Via social media, gigs,
Social media, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I'll just set up the link after the interview for my Facebook and Instagram.
All right. Kanji, when is your show on the website?
The show, I think it's called the Underground Legends.
Yes.
So basically that's me and this other guy, Tabo. We actually met at a club playing a similar style of music. And then we were like, you know what, I think we would make a great team. So since then, we have been playing together, and we realized that, you know what, we play better together.
All right, that's great, man. Thank you so much for your time, Varag. I think, we learned a lot from you in terms of, you being, a veteran in the industry. Look, half the time, but obviously they want to call legends because they're out there, but you are one of that, you know, that 1% that's never been seen because obviously you're not there, but you've been around, you know how these things work, and we appreciate the time you made it for us. And yeah, man, we wish all the best, you know, in terms of, you know, the music, and also we hope that you can be part and parcel of the culture, and also encourage everybody to just continue, you know, listening to house music.
Yeah, man. No, thank you very much for having me and interviewing me.
All right, thanks,
Thank you, man.
Sweet, man.
Cheers.
All right. That was the interview by La. Thank you so much, DJ Mothusi, for coming through. Back to you. Remember, if you want to get a hold of us, you can catch us on www.deephouse.kings.com, or you can catch us on Facebook. It's still Deep House Kings. On Twitter, it's at Deep House Kings, and you can catch me on Twitter. It's at Mla Masilela. On Facebook, it's Mlamuni Masilela _Ernest. Deep House Kings of Bola.